This is Shello Ford's presentation of high school softball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. And now, Shello Ford presents high school softball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Welcome into Shello High School and Shello Ford's presentation of All-Star Softball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. After some technical difficulties, we are ready to roll. So we are in the bottom of the first, and up to bat is Gracie Umphris of Shello. She hit .313 on the season, second team All-Region. On first base is Chloe Burden from Snowflake. She led off the game with a single, and she's hitting .328 on the season, and she was second team All-Region. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. So we're going to play a little catch-up at the moment. In the top of the first, the South went 1-2-3. Here's the pitch. Ball up, Burden off to the races, and she is going to be thrown out trying to steal for out number one. So the South went 1-2-3. Carly Van Marti from Phoenix Christian grounded out the short. Kenya Moreno from San Manuel struck out swinging, and then Shaylee Hughes hit a rocket to left field, and the left fielder made a diving play, and there's a base hit from Gracie Umphris into left field.
Good job, Grace.
So that's the catch-up from the top of the first, and now up to bat the three-hitter Addie Clark from Shello. Addie is a first-team All-Region Defensive Player of the Year from the East, and there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. She hit .519 on the season, and she was a first-team All-State for 3A. Pitch to Addie. There's a rocket into left field. Another base hit as the North 3 for 3 on base hits, all to left field. And that's going to bring up Breeley. Breeley's from Ben Franklin. She's a first team All-Region, hit .389 on the season. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for strike one. So our Summit Regional Medical Center, our injury report. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. Talking to coaches, almost everybody is here that was on the roster. The ones that are missing are not due to injury. There's a swing and a miss for strike two. So no injuries. So our Summit Health Regional Medical Center injury report is a 0. So again, Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop gets by her. Here comes Umphris around. Clark's on her way home, and she was dead meat, and she is going to be nice play there. Good backup by the pitcher. So Umphris comes around to score. Really gets an RBI single. She makes it all the way over to third. Clark is thrown out at home. And that's going to bring up Winslow hitter Kendra Ybarra. Ybarra hit .258 on the year. She is an honorable mention All-Region player for the Bulldogs. All right, our Ace Hardware, keys to the game. Ace Hardware is a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your house or just need a key replaced any of the day or night, any of the night of the week, and there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Call Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard, and Show Low. So my keys to the game are going to be simple. They're all seniors here today. This is the last time they're putting on their high school uniform, so go have fun. Enjoy meeting kids from all over the state and go have a good time. And Ybarra with a base hit single into left field and an RBI.
Myra, maybe an outfield just get help with foul balls.
So that is our Ace Hardware keys to the game. Again, next time you're locked out of your car or just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any night of the week, call Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard, and Show Low. And now up to bat is Brindley Keel. Keel from Baghdad. She is a second-team all-region selection, hitting .311 on the season. 2 outs here in the top or the bottom of the first. The North is the designated home team this game. Ball high, snap throw back to first. Ybarra dives back in safe. So the next game, the South will be the home team. Here's the pitch. There's a ball driven out into left field. Left fielder is under it, drifts back as the wind took it a little bit. Nice play there by the left fielder for out number 3. So we're going to the top of the second. The North leads the South here. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Show Low doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Show Low today.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of high school softball. This is the 1A through 3A All-Star game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. Starting off the top of the second is Jayle Hernandez from Morenci. And if you're looking to start off your college education, do it at Northland Pioneer College. They're now offering bachelor degree programs in education and business, and they've got the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College. All right, Hernandez from Morenci, first team all-region selection, hit .536 on the season. Ball 3 inside, 3-0. Pitching today or starting today for the North is Trinity Kohler from Hayden. There's a strike called right down the middle to Hernandez. And in the circle for the South is Kylie Cordova. There's a ground ball base hit through the 5-6 hole. Good swing there by Hernandez. And that's going to now bring up Cordova. Cordova from Safford High School. She is a first-team all-region selection, honorable mention, all-state. She hit .419 on the season. Runner on first, South trailing 2-0 here. Here's the pitch. Strike call to Cordova. Again, the South went 1, 2, and 3 in the first inning. And then the North strung together some hits to put up 2. Here's a pitch from Collier. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Collier. Collier gets her swinging. Good pitch there by Trinity for out number 1. Now brings up Danica Peters. Peters from Payson High School. 373 on the season, and she is a first-team all-region selection. Takes that first pitch high for ball 1. So the South has 14 players. The North has, I believe, 15. They're just all in the lineup. So they're just going to hit around through their lineup, and then they'll just make defensive changes all the time. So they're not going through the umpires for me to hear defensive switches. So they'll be in the lineup. They're just hitting 14 and 15 today. Here's the pitch. Takes that call, strike right at the belt down the middle for strike 1. Here's a pitch to Peters, high to the backstop. Hernandez gets over to second base on the wild pitch. It's a 3-1 count to Peters. Runner in scoring position, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball right back to the backstop. So this is game 1 of our doubleheader tonight for the 1A through 3A All-Star game. Here's the pitch. Another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball by Peters. Trinity Collier with the pitch. Swing and a miss as she gets Peters to chase the high fastball for out number 2. And that's going to bring up Marina Ballistri. If I butcher some of these names, I apologize. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Marina from Safford High School, second team all-region selection. She hit .315 on the season. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Off to the races at third. And she is going to be out. That is Jaylee Hernandez for out number 3. So Marina is going to lead off the 3rd inning. It is still 2-0 the North over the South. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Show Low, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. We have the North versus the South in the 1A through 3A all-star game here today. Right now the North is up 2-0 as they come to bat here in the bottom of the second. Had some wind earlier, so we're going to see if we can get 8 balls in the air and get a Comfort Fit Dentures home run. Again, smile, Comfort Fit Dentures. We'll also be on the lookout for our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. So if you need glass for your home or business, give Deemer's Glass a call at 1-888-GLASSMAN. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss to Elaine Philpott from Holbrook. First team all-region selection. She hit .389 on the season. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ground ball over to third. Fair ball as it's right on the line. And we're going to get Philpott out number 1.
Coming to bat is going to be Trinity, followed by Heidi and Jocelyn.
Kylie Cordova in the circle for game 1 from Safford. She's now going to face Trinity Kohler. Kohler from Hayden High School. She's a first-team all-region selection, hit .329 on the season. She takes the first pitch ball. We'll also be looking for our Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports player of the game. They've got the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting gear on the mountain. So go check them out up in Pine Top just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. Kohler with a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 2-0, the North over the South. Here's the pitch. Cordova with a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. There's a ball driven out into left field. 1 hop off the fence. Trinity on her way to second. And Trinity with a double. Great swing there from Trinity as Trinity puts her name in the hat for that Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. And that's going to bring up Heidi Bahi from Holbrook. Heidi hit .385 on the season. She was a second-team all-region selection. Takes that first pitch high for ball 1. Here's the pitch from Cordova. And that ball's lifted up into the air. Into no man's land as that's going to fall in between the second baseman and the right fielder. As Bahi gets a single and moves Kohler over to third. And that's going to bring up Jocelyn from Ray. Ray High School hit .351 on the season. She's an honorable mention all-region selection. Takes first pitch inside for ball 1. Runners on the corners, 1 out here. Bottom of the second. North threatening, looking to extend that 2-0 lead. Here's the pitch from Cordova. Ground ball to second base. Off the second baseman as that ball's hit hard. Bahi on her way to third. Jocelyn dives into second on the throw. Great job there by Jocelyn reading that throw. She's going to get an RBI and a single. Trinity comes around to score to extend that lead to 3-0 for the North. Now the North still threatening with two runners in scoring position, and that's going to bring up Jesselyn Etzity. She is from Pinion High School. She's a second-team all-region selection. She hit 143 on the season. Again, according to Max Preps, as I got all this morning, as I got the rosters last night. Takes that fastball low in the dirt for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. 2 runners in scoring position for the North. Score is 3-0 as there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. There's a ground ball right off Cordova's glove. And another run comes across as Bahi scores. Etzity with a RBI. We gave her a single as she hit that one pretty hard. Again, my book is unofficial. And that now extends to 4-0 for the North. And that's going to bring up Cantrell John. John from Holbrook High School. She hit 147 on the year. Yeah, I see the scoreboard says 3. Again, I'm not official, but they scored 2 in the first, and then Trinity Kohler scored, and now Bahi scored here in the second. And as I say that, the scoreboard changes. That ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike to John. Ball up. Three balls, 1 strike to Kentrell John. There's a strike right at the belt called to make it a full count. Waiting on deck is Michaela Barajas from Ray High School. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that is right at the knees for a called strike 3. Michaela Barajas from Ray High School, first team all-region selection. She hit 397 on the season. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. North leading the South 4-0. Here's the pitch. Ball up and in. Cordova with the pitch. Nice pitch there at the knees for a called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That ball's ripped up the middle into center field. Here comes the... Uh-oh, now we've got 2 runners at second. And we've got the old-fashioned pickle. She is going to be out at second as Barajas gets a single and an RBI and then thrown out at second. So she scores her teammate Jocelyn. So it is 5-0 North And we are going to the top of the third. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com. We're in the bottom of the third. Sorry, top of the third. The South trailing 5-0 here. This is Marina from Safford. Again, she's a second-team all-region selection. She hit .315 on the year. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Still looking for our first Comfort Fit Dentures home run. There's a fly ball under the infield. Clark under it at short. She's going to make the play for out number 1. Again, Comfort Fit Dentures home run, so smile. Comfort Fit Dentures. That's going to bring up Winsong Burdette. Burdette from Payson High School. She's a second-team all-region selection. She hit .265 on the season. New pitcher for the North. Her and her catcher getting together. They might have been crossed up. Fastball outside for ball 1. 1 out here. Top of the third. South trails 5-0 here in the game 1 of our doubleheader. Another fastball up for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Change up on the corner for a called strike 1. Great pitch there, great location. That ball's in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike to Burdette. Waiting on deck is Braden Sapp from Camp Verde. That is a base on ball for Winsong Burdette. Braden Sapp, Camp Verde High School, second team all-region selection. She hit .306 on the season. That ball's out of the catcher's glove, and Burdette off to second base. That'll be a pass ball. Runner in scoring position here with 1 out in the top of the third. Ground ball up the middle, off the pitcher. She's going to be safe. Snap throw over to third, and she is going to be out. Great play there by Clark. Shortstop from the Cougars. Couldn't make the play at first. And as you can see here on the replay, she comes back falling away from it. Jeter-esque. Throws out Burdett at third for out number 2. Sapp now reached first on the fielder's choice. And that's going to bring up Alexis Rope. Rope from Safford High School, hit .390 on the season. She's a second-team all-region selection. Rope in a hole here, 0-2. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, gets by the catcher. She snap throws down to third. Umphris comes down with it, so that's going to be a strikeout on the 2-3 putout. And we're going to the bottom of the third. The North leads the South here 5-0. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Welcome back to Show Low High School and Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball, as this is the 1A through 3A all-star game on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. 5-0 the North over the South. North leading off the third inning is Shelby Lee from Ganado High School. And if you're looking to start off your college education, do it at Northland Pioneer College. Your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state. They're now offering bachelor degree programs in education and business. It's Northland Pioneer College. Shelby Lee, again, Ganado High School. First team all-region selection for the North. She hit .553 on the season. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Lee. Cordova still in the circle for the Safford Bulldogs here for the South. That ball is low and in for ball 2. Cordova with the windup and the pitch. High for ball 3. 3-1. Mia Barajas from Ray High School waiting her turn on deck, and then we'll be back to the top of the order for the North. Again, if you're just tuning in, and there is a ball 4 to Lee. If you're just tuning in, everybody is hitting for these all-star teams. The North has 15 players, South has 14, so everybody's in the lineup. They're just moving defense positions around throughout the game. So Mia Barajas, Ray High School, first team all-region selection. She hit .390 on the season. She takes the first pitch fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. North leads here 5-0 in game 1 of our doubleheader here in the bottom of the third. Cordova with a high fastball there for ball one. I can't remember if they're playing 2 5-inning games here, if they say they play a 7 and then a 5. And she is going to be out as Barajas is thrown out trying to steal second, or Lee, sorry. Lee thrown out at second. Barajas with a 1-2 pitch as she swung through that one. 1 out here. 2-2 the count. Barajas again from Ray High School here for the North. And I know people are going to start saying, Ray's in the South. The way that they do the All-Star games, they try to work it with some positions as well. So if somebody from the North couldn't make it or somebody from the South couldn't make it, they want to try to even up pitching. They try to make sure that everybody has, pitchers, catchers covered just for this time of the year and this event. Says Barajas goes down swinging for out number 2 on the strikeout. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order, and Chloe Burden of Snowflake. Burden reached on a single back in the first. She's a second-team All-Region selection. She hit .328 on the year. Takes the ball 1 low and outside. So the North had 5 straight singles to get their 2 runs in the first inning. There's a ground ball over to second base. Nice backhand play over to first to get Burden out for out number 3. We're going to go to the top of the 4th. South trailing 5-0 here. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Welcome back to Sholo High School and Sholo Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball here on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. The 1A through 3A all-star game here for our high schools here in Arizona. South trailing 5-0. And here we are in the top of the 4th. Aubrey Garner from Benson High School hit .182 on the season, is leading off. Here in the top of the 4th. Ground ball over to first base. Umphris from Sholo, 3 unassisted for out number 1. And if you're looking to start your college education, do it at Northland Pioneer College. They're now offering bachelor degree programs in education and business. And they got the lowest tuition in the state. It's Northland Pioneer College. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball from Sienna Mahogany. She is from San Manuel High School. She's a second-team All-Region selection, and she hit .441 on the season. Sienna takes ball 1 high. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Ball 2 in the dirt. Sienna Monaghay, again from San Manuel High School. Takes that one low. 3 balls, 1 strike the count. Jaslyn Martinez from ALA Ironwood waiting her turn on deck. Nice pitch there, get it back to a full count. Here's the windup and the pitch. Change up for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Fastball for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Fouled right back here off the backstop. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 high. Sienna Monaghay reaches on the base on ball. Jaslyn Martinez, ALA Ironwood, honorable mention, all region, hit .415 on the season. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. Another swing and a miss at a ball low for strike 2. That ball gets past the catcher. Sienna moves up to second. So now the South with a runner in scoring position. See if Martinez can drive her in. That ball is driven out to center field. Off the wall. 1 run is in. And she is going to be safe at second. Sienna comes around to score. Jaslyn Martinez gets the double and an RBI. And the South is on the board. And Martinez puts her name in for that Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. Swing and a miss by Reagan Rocky. Rocky from Glendale Prep. First team all region selection. She hit .564 on the season. Fastball up for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here. Runner on second as the South gets the 0 off the board as they now trail by 4. As Rocky reaches on the walk. And that's going to bring us to the top of the order. And Carly from Phoenix Christian High School. She grounded out the short in the first. She's a first team all region selection. Defensive player of the year for her region. She hit .400. And that ball bounces off the catcher for a pass ball. And that's going to be a strike 1 to Carly. Now 2 runners in scoring position for the South. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball outside. To even it up, 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Fastball right there on the outside corner for a called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. South threatening as they trail by 4. Here's the pitch. Fastball high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That ball is lifted out. Just foul for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Phoenix Christian's Harley up the bat. As that ball gets by, we're getting a run in as she slides in safe. Jaslyn Martinez from ALA Ironwood scores. And we've got a full count here to Carly Van Metre from Phoenix Christian High School. Again, she's a Defensive Player of the Year for her region. She also hit 400 at the plate. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball's dropped. Snap throw down to first for out number 2.
Now coming to bat, Kenya French.
This is going to bring Kenya Moreno from San Manuel High School. She hit 412 on the season. She's a second team all-region selection. Takes first pitch for ball 1. 5-2's our score now. North leading the South. South with a runner on third as that ball's hit up. Shortstop's under it, and Eddie Clark with the play. The South gets on the board as they now trail 5-2 as we're going to the bottom of the 4th. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Show Low, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback.
Welcome back to Show Low Ford's presentation of high school softball on iTalk 106.7 FM KNKI Pine Top, Show Low, and on 102.5 Pine Top, a Kopanicki communications station. This is a 1A through 3A all-star game for our high schools here in Arizona. The North leading the South 5-2. And the North coming up to bat again here in the bottom of the 4th. Starting off the bottom of the 4th is going to be Gracie Umphris. If you're looking to start off your college education, do it at the hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College. They're now offering bachelor degree programs in education and business. Humphreys 1 for 1 on the day as she singled and scored in the first. She is a second team all-region selection as she hit .313 on the season. New pitcher for the South is going to be Carly Van Mitre from Phoenix Christian. Carly looks in, gets her sign. Humphreys digs in, and we are ready to go. Here's the pitch. Ball one low in the dirt. We're still looking for our Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Player of the Game. They have the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, fishing gear in the White Mountains. They're south of Pine Top on Highway 260, right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. Here's the pitch from Carly. Fastball outside for ball two. We're also seeing if we can add anybody to our Deemer's Glass shattering hits of the game. If you need glass for your home or business, call Deemer's Glass in Lakeside at 1-888-GLASSMAN. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That ball is lifted out of play for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball.
Can you go over with it?
Little bit of a breeze here, still looking for that first Comfort Fit Dentures home run. Smile, Comfort Fit Dentures. Carly gets her sign and delivers the 2-1 pitch. Ball three, low end in. Humphreys in a good hitter's count here, 3-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. That ball's hit over past the shortstop into left field for almost the second hit of the game.
Nice, kid.
And that's going to bring up her Sholo teammate, Addie Clark. Clark hit .519 on the season. First team all-region selection, defensive player of the year in the 3A East, and she is a first team all-state selection. Change-up driven for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. North up the bat. They lead the South 5-2. This again is game one of our doubleheader of the All-Star festivities here. That ball's driven out to left center. Does it have enough? It does. And there is our Mountain, or our Comfort Fit Dentures home run as Addie Clark goes deep for the home run and 2 RBI. That ball's driven over in the left center. Left fielder banged into the fence a little bit, so they're going to check on her, make sure she's all right. She might have caught a ankle or a knee into the pole out there in the fence. Hope she's all right. But Addie Clark goes deep for the 2 RBI home run. To extend the North's lead to 7-2. As it looks like we're gonna get a substitute for the left fielder. Now coming up to bat is going to be Breeley. Breeley is from Ben Franklin High School. She's a first-team all-region selection, and she hit .389 on the season. Breeley is also the new pitcher for the North. And then waiting on deck from Winslow High School is Kendra Ybarra. Breeley had a single and an RBI and scored in the first, in that 2-run first inning. Here's the pitch from Carly. That ball is first pitch high for ball 1. Carly gets her sign and comes set. That ball is driven. Nice play there by the first baseman to knock it down. First baseman with a nice play there. She gets the 3 unassisted for out number 1. First out there for Breeley. Kendra Ybarra, 258 on the season. She's an honorable mention all-region selection for the 3A East. This is always a great event. My twins played in this event a couple years ago. It's just a great time for these kids to get together. As that ball's hit out to center field, center fielder drifting back. She makes the play as Ybarra flies out for out number 2. Just getting to see kids, meet kids from different areas of the state. Some kids you've played against, some kids you haven't played against. You might play club ball with or against them, but it's just a good event that Show Low High School puts on here every year. And this is going to bring up Brinley Keel. Keel from Baghdad High School. Second team all-region selection, hit .311 on the year. She is 0 for 1 today as she flew out to left field in that first inning. Carly gets set, and here's the pitch. Change up for a called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. North leading the South 7-2. In our second game of the doubleheader, the North will be the visitors. South will be the home team. Carly with the pitch. Jumping out of the way there is Brinley for ball 2. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Again, the North, the home team, or the Cougars side here on the scoreboard, leading 7-2 over the North, or over the South, excuse me. There's a ball hit third baseman, backhand, throws across the diamond for out number 3. We're going to the top of the 5th. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Welcome back to Sholo High School and Sholo Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball here on iTalk 1067, iTalk1067.com. We've got the 1A through 3A all-star game here. Sholo High School hosts every year. The South coming to bat here in the top of the 5th as they trail 7-2. Off for the South, the Shaylee Hughes from Thatcher High School. First team all-region, second team all-state. She hit .550 on the season. She hits that one up and foul for a Mountain Mobile Autoglass foul ball as the catcher just couldn't find it. Hughes 0 for 1 on the day as she hit a laser to left field that the left fielder dove and made a great play on in the first. That ball is high to even it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball inside, 2-1. Again, the South trails by 5 here to the North. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit over to third. Third baseman up with it. Throws across the diamond for out number 1. Quick release there. Over to Humphreys at first for out number 1. And that's going to bring up Jalea Hernandez. Hernandez from Morenci High School. She takes a first pitch strike called. Hernandez, first team all-region, hit .536 on the season. Again for Morenci High School. There's a ball past the third baseman as that ball was scolded in the left field. Gets past the left fielder. So Hernandez with a single and then gets over to second on the air. And now the South has a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And that's going to bring up Cordova. Cordova from Safford High School. She hit .419 on the season. She's a first team all-region selection and honorable mention all-state. She is 0 for 1 today as she struck out swinging in the second. That ball scorched. Almost hits Ramon, the umpire. That ball is off the into home is Hernandez as she slides in. So Cordova gets a single. Again, the second base on the throw and an RBI.
Now coming to bat is going to be
So Cordova single and then advancing to second on the throw. Now hitting for the south is Danica Peters. Peters swings and a miss there for strike one. Peters from Payson High School. She's a first-team All-Region selection. She hit .373 on the season. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. That ball is low, 3-1. Ball high as Peters takes her walk. And that's going to bring up Marina. Marina from Safford High School. .315 on the season. Second team All-Region selection. Runners on first and second. 1 out here. As Marina swings through that one for strike 1. South threatening here with 1 out in the top of the 5th. .73 is our score. North over the South. There's strike 2. Marina's swing and a miss. That ball is hit. Backhand play by the shortstop. Nice play, and it is dropped by the third baseman. As the shortstop makes a great backhand play, flips it over to the third, and the third baseman just couldn't hang on to it as it bounced out of her glove. Here's a replay. Great play there by the shortstop. And then third baseman just takes her eye off of it as Marina reaches on the fielder's choice. And bases are now loaded. And there's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for strike 1. This is Winsong Burdette. Burdette from Payson High School. She hit .265 on the season. She's a second team All-Region selection as there's another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for strike 2. One out. Bottom of the, or top of the 5th. North leads the South, 7-3. South threatening here with the bases loaded and 1 out. Strike 3 called right there on the outside corner. For 2 outs, bases still loaded, and that's going to bring up Braden Sapp. Sapp from Camp Verde High School hit .306 on the year. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Sapp is a second team All-Region selection. Here's the pitch. Right up the middle off the pitcher's shoe. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And the runners are going to advance on the throw that went off the helmet of the runner. So Sapp with 2 RBI single. as it is now 7-5 as the South has cut this deficit to 2. As that ball was just scolded up the middle. And this is going to bring up Alexis Rope. Rope from Safford High School. 390 on the season. She's a second team all-region selection. Here's the windup and the pitch. Change up, big swing and a miss. She laughs at that one as the pitcher from Holbrook High School got her swinging on the changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike the count, 2 outs. Again, top of the 5th. 7-5 is our score. North leading the South. South is up to bat. The tying run sits out at second base. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 5th. Tying runs in scoring position here for the South. There's another changeup. Rope says, nope, I'm not buying that one again. Full count. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit over to short. Shortstop comes up with it. Throws in the dirt past the first baseman, and we have a tie ball game. As the air on the shortstop gets Rope now over to second base. 2 runs come across, and the South has tied up this game in the top of the 5th. And that's going to bring up Aubrey Garnier. Garnier from Benson High School. Hit 182 on the year. Hits that one past the third baseman. On our way home. And we are safe at home is Rope. Garnier reaches on the air and gets all the way over to third base. And the South has taken the lead here over the North 8-7. And that's going to bring up Sienna Monaghay. Monaghay from San Manuel High School. And she hits a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for strike 1. Monaghay reached on a walk in the 4th and came around to score. Sienna hit 441 on the season. She was a second team all-region selection. As there's another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. As that ball was ripped. Foul down the left field line. Let's see if the pitcher comes back with the changeup. As Sienna's out in front of both of those fastballs. As she does, and that ball gets past the catcher. Here comes Garnier, and she comes in standing up. And the South has now extended this lead to 9-7. All their runs have come in the 4th and now in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Change up, swing and a miss in the dirt. Snap throw down to first. Humphreys reaches back to get the out. I'm not sure if this is going to be the last inning, if they're going to play 2 5-inning games, if they're going to play a 7-inning and then a 5-inning. So we're just kind of here at the moment. But regardless, we're going to the bottom of the 5th. North trailing by 2. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our Cancer Center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Welcome back to Sholo High School and Sholo Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. The North now trailing 9-7 as the South put up 7 runs in the fifth to take the lead. And this will be last at bats as they are going to play 2 5-inning games. So these kids will get 10 innings today, as the next game will be scheduled to start at 6 o'clock.
Teams after this game, you will need to get us your music for the dance-off.
So in between games, the two teams do a dance-off competition. They have to do a whole choreographed team dance competition. It's pretty funny and pretty cool. And then we'll get lineups, and then we'll get ready to roll for game 2. Yes, it'll be a whole separate stream. We will be leaving after this one, so tune back into the second live stream on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're watching at today. We do appreciate you, but we'll have a break, and then we will be back for game 2. So this is Elena Philpott from Holbrook High School with a 1-1 count. As that one hits her, she's going to go over to first base. Philpott, again, Holbrook High School, first team all-region selection. She hit .389 on the season. And that's going to bring up Trinity Kohler. Kohler, Hayden High School, hit .329 on the season, and she is also a first team all-region selection for her region at Hayden. She is 1 for 1 on the day as she hit a double and scored in the second. Change up low from Carly for ball 1. Carly from Phoenix Christian High School in the circle. Runner on first, no outs here in the bottom of the fifth. This will be the last inning. Again, they're going to play 2 5-inning games. The North trailing as they're the home team here in this game 1 of our doubleheader. Strike 1 called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first, no outs. Tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball inside, snap throw over the first. As Philpott goes back in easy, standing up. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Trinity from Hayden High School. Carly with the windup and the pitch. That ball is for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball just past the third base bag to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting on deck from Holbrook High School is Heidi Bahi. Here's the pitch. Fastball up in the air. Carly underneath it. as she just takes care of it herself for out number 1. Heidi Bahi, Holbrook High School, hit .385 on the season. She is a second-team All-Region selection from the 3A East. Again, she is the tying run here as the South put up 7 in the top of the 5th to take the lead. Snap throw back over to third, or first, as Philpott dives back in safely. As soon as this game concludes, we'll get our 2 awards out, and then we'll be back for game 2. So just check back to see when we're back live. After they do so, they'll clean the field up, do a dance-off competition between the 2 teams, and then we'll start game 2 of our doubleheader. Again, 2 5-inning games here for these girls today. This is the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss by Bahi on the changeup for strike 1. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the high fastball for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. North trailing here 9-7 in the bottom of the 5th. Carly with the pitch. Strike 3, swinging for out number 2. And that's now going to bring up Jocelyn. Jocelyn from Ray High School. 1 for 1 on the day with a single RBI. She is an honorable mention All-Region selection, and she hit .351 on the season. There's that Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for strike 1. Carly's come in from Phoenix Christian High School and done a really good job here in the circle. That ball is smoked down the right field line. Nice cutoff there by the right fielder as she keeps Bahi at, not Bahi, Philpott over at third. As Jocelyn with her second hit of the day. That's going to bring up Jocelyn Etzedy. Etzedy from Pinion High School. Hit .143 on the year. Called strike 1. She was a second-team All-Region selection. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Winning run at the plate. There's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball for strike 2. The South 1 out or 1 strike away from taking game 1 of this doubleheader. Ground ball past the third baseman. 1 run is in. And she's on her way to third. She slides in safe is Jocelyn. And now the winning run is in scoring position as Etzedy from Pinion hits a single and an RBI. And then reaches second on the throw. And that's going to bring up Kentrell John. John from Holbrook High School hit .147 on the year. Winning run at second base. Swing and a miss on a high fastball for strike 1. Tying run on third. North threatening and trying to make the comeback. They were in control of this game until the 5th, and the South put up 7 runs to take the lead. And now Carly from Phoenix Christian High School looking to shut the door here and take the one-run win. As again, the South one strike away from the win in game one. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's a bunt for strike 3. And she is out, and that is the game. So again, if you bunt with 2 strikes and you foul them off, it is a out. So the South takes game 1 of this doubleheader, 9-8. So we're going to get into our Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. That's Deemer's Glass at 1-888-GLASSMAN. Our glass shattering hit of the game is going to be from the north, and the Show Low Cougars, Addie Clark. Clark hit a 2-run bomb out over the left center fence back in the 4th inning. So Addie Clark, our Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game. Again, if you need glass for your home or business, call Deemer's Glass in Lakeside at 1-888-GLASSMAN. Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Player of the Game. The best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, fishing gear in the White Mountains, located south of Pine Top on Highway 260. They're the right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. The Player of the Game is going to be hard, so I'm just giving players, and I'm just giving it to the entire South team as they came up in the 5th inning and put up 7 runs to put this game away. They had 4 straight batters that reached base, 4 straight runs. So congratulations to the South on taking game 1 of this doubleheader. So congratulations, our Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Players of the Game. We're going to step away. We're going to be back. It's going to be a whole new stream, whole new game here in about 30-ish or so minutes as we get game 2 of this doubleheader between the North and the South. So South takes game 1, 9-8 over the North. This was Show Low Ford's presentation of high school all-star softball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
This has been Show Low Ford's presentation of high school softball on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top, and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without express written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.